Welcome back to 500 Super English Tips team. How are you out there? I hope everybody is doing just fine. Let's get going on tip number 5. 5 tips out of 500. Well, we're getting closer. Here we go. Let's change to our yellow color and bring in some verbs. Do you notice how many verbs we have here? That's right, we have our 5 verb forms. And when we talk about the 5 verb forms, the only thing that's really important is the ending. So let's go ahead and get rid of the beginning part here. Focus on the ending. How does the verb end? If we have an ending with an E, nothing else after that E, up at the top, our verb arrive. Arrive is verb 1. It does not have any special ending. It is just arrive. But let's move on to our red one. Arrived with the ed, that's verb 2. That's the past tense form. The ed ending tells us it's verb 2. But remember, verb 2 and verb 3 are twins. So verb 3, ed, also. Verb 2 and verb 3, many times, both of them using ed. Our next one is the pink one, ing, the ing verb. The ing ending tells us it's verb 4. And our last one, the big blue down at the bottom, arrives. Arrives with the s on the end. The s is verb 5. That's for he or she or it. Okay, let's get into something new today. We've already done the do's and the modals. Do you remember we talked about the do family and we talked about the modal family, and we said that both of them use verb 1. Verb 1 is the partner for do and the partner for modals. So we're finished with those 2 helping verbs, but our third helping verb is have. And our question today in tip number 5, what's the partner for have? Does it also use verb 1? That's our question in this video. Let's talk about have for a moment. Have is also a family. Have can be have, or it can be has. That's verb 5 for he or she. It can also be hasn't. It can be negative verb 5. It can be had. That's verb 2. That's the past. It can be hadn't. That's negative verb 2. And it can be verb 4. It could be having. So it's not only have, it's the have family. Do family, modal family, now the have family. The have family needs a partner. Is it verb 1? Is it 2? Is it 3?
Maybe 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. I think it's
Okay, let's figure it out. With the have family, our partner verb is always going to be verb 3. All right? The helping verb have, or has, or had, or haven't, or hasn't, always using verb 3 as the partner. Verb 3 is a very important form in English. We call it the past participle form. So you might have had a teacher who taught it to you this way. Instead of saying verb 3, you can also say past participle. And it forms the present perfect tense. I know that's a little weird because we see the word past and then suddenly present, but crazy English. The past participle verb 3 forms the present perfect tense. We'll actually look at this in our video today. All right, let's try some verb 3. If we have the word use is verb 1. Let's make it verb 3. It becomes used. Just add ed. How about the verb play? Play is verb 1. Played is verb 3. Kick is verb 1. Kicked is verb 3. And dance is verb 1. Danced is verb 3. Danced. Okay, almost sounds like a T sound on the end. So verb 3 is a twin of verb 2. It uses ed. But be careful. Be careful. There's always some danger in English. We have a lot of irregular verbs, okay? You have to be ready for crazy English, crazy verb forms. Sometimes verb 3 is crazy. Let's see some crazy examples. How about verb 1, eat? In verb 3, it becomes eaten. Okay, eaten is verb 3. Drive, that's verb 1. Verb 3 form is driven with an E on the end. So eaten, driven. All right. A little bit similar with do also. A little bit similar. We have the word do. Do is verb 1. Let's make it verb 3. It becomes done. Done. And then sing is verb 1. Verb 3 is sung. Okay. So be careful of the crazy English. Be careful of the crazy forms. The have family uses verb 3. That's what we know for this video. I think we're done. You could stop the video here. But if you want to keep going, let's get some examples. Let's see it in action. When we use have, we often put it together with the word you, and we make a question. Have you? You've heard this about 20,000 times in English class, right? Have you? So have you is a great way to make a question, and it's a question for life experience. I want to know the interesting things that you have done in your life. So maybe visited Paris, right? Or maybe traveled to Dubai, went up to the top of the Burj Khalifa. Or maybe lived in Japan and climbed Mount Fuji. Right? Have you is for asking questions about people's interesting life experiences. It can also be interesting actions that you've done, like maybe attended the World Cup final, right? Or gone to a World Cup game, or watched a rock concert live. Oh, looks great, right? That was my old career before I became a English teacher. I did rock concert. Anyway, let's go to an example. So here's a nice young lady. She's on vacation. I think she's from the United States, but she's on vacation in, see the tower in the back there? She's on vacation in Paris, France. So we can ask her a question. Have you? And our verb is going to be visit, right? That's what she's doing. She is visiting right now. So, have you? And we're going to use visit. Let's talk about visit for a moment. Visit can have 5 forms, right? And visit is verb 1, but we also have visited, visiting, and visits. All 5 forms. If we're going to say have you, we are using have. And what's our rule for this video? Have plus verb 3. So for have you, we are going to use visited. Have plus verb 3. All right, so instead of have you visit Paris? No way. Have you, have is our helping verb. Have plus verb 3. Right? Have you visited? Have you visited Paris? Beautiful English, okay? And we're not just saying visited because that's how it sounds right or that sounds familiar. We're doing it because we know the rule. We started with have, we must use verb 3. Have you visited Paris? Let's make it a question there, okay? If you'd like to make it a little bit more conversational style, the way that people really talk, you might add the word ever. Have you ever visited Paris? Ever is a very good word for us to check on. Ever means in your life. It does not have to be recently. Maybe it was last week. Maybe it was last year. Maybe it was 10 years ago. Maybe it was when you were a baby. Any time in your life, we use the word ever. Ever. I don't care about the time. I don't care about when. I just want to know if you have visited Paris at any time. All right. Great word to use in your have questions. So use have, use verb 3, stick ever in the middle. You have a beautiful English language question. Great for making new friends, getting to know new friends. Here's her answer. Yes, I have, Paris. So there we go. It's going to be a have and visited, right? Have plus verb 3. All right. Mademoiselle, have you ever visited Paris? All right. Now, visit can also be B2. I don't know why this is, okay? We can say visit or we can say B2. Very similar meaning in English. I mean, like 99.99% same meaning. So, if we have at the beginning, we need verb 3. So instead of be, we're going to change be to verb 3, and that is been. Been. Have you ever been to Paris? Same meaning. Mademoiselle, have you ever been to Paris? Right? And she will answer, yes, I have been to Paris. My best acting, okay? Have is our helping verb, so we need the verb 3, been. Okay, we're using the have family, so don't forget, we have other verbs besides have. We have had and has, hasn't, hadn't, haven't, all of our verbs plus verb 3. It's a family. There they are. We can use all of them. So let's get an example of that one. Great picture. Okay, have you. What's the action here? The action is to meet, and meet a penguin, right? That flightless bird, swimming bird. Have you meet a penguin is our target vocabulary here. Okay, but something we've seen before, we're starting with have. That means we're going to need verb 3. What is verb 3? Verb 3 is met. Okay, verb 1, meet. Verb 2 and verb 3, met. Met. All right, we got it. Have you met a penguin? But notice the person. Okay, maybe this is not you. Are you an older lady with glasses? Maybe you are not this person. So it's not you. Okay? Maybe this is your mother. It's actually it's my mother. But let's pretend it's your mother, okay? We're still going to use our have helping verb, but we need to go into the family. This is about your mom, so we're going to say has. Has. Your mom is she, so has she. All right? Has your mom met a penguin? Okay. Great question. Next time you're meeting a new friend, they ask what's your name, where are you from? You can ask them, has your mom met a penguin? And if you want it to be an even better question, add ever, right? In her life. Maybe when she was older, maybe when she was younger. It doesn't matter. Has your mom ever met a penguin? It's a great question to start a new conversation with your new friends. All right. We used has, so we need verb 3, met. Okay. Beautiful question. Let's move on. How about a little football? Have you ever met Lionel Messi? All right. Do you see our grammar here? We see the ever, means any time in your life. But what's the key grammar? Helping verb have, verb 3, met. Okay. Have you ever met Lionel Messi? And the answer is no. No, I haven't. It's negative, right? It's a no. It's negative, but it's still a have. Still using have. I haven't met Lionel Messi. Haven't met. Have plus verb 3. Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. Have plus verb 3. No, I haven't, but I have met Lolinda Messi. Right? Right, we get have met. Here she is. Hi, I am Messi's cousin's daughter's neighbor, Lolinda. All right, there you go. Let's bring out my best friend in this world. Oh, there he is. Oh, team, I can't tell you how much trouble I have had. My dog has stolen from my fridge many times. Right? We get a has, we get stolen. Has is our helping verb. We need verb 3. That's okay. That's okay. I still love you, Badugi. Go ahead. You can have everything you want. He doesn't like the vegetables very much. And how about our 4 friends? These guys have climbed up a mountain. Do you notice the helping verb? It's a have. So we're going to get our ed verb 3. Have climbed. Okay. Let's do a negative. These guys have climbed up a mountain. They haven't figured out how to get down. We have our negative have. We need verb 3. Okay. Good luck, guys. I can send Badugi up to help you if you need it. Oh no! What's the problem? They're so tense! Okay, they can't all be winners. This is a little joke on my part. It's not really that kind of tense. It's talking about past perfect tense, right? The past perfect tense. Past perfect is what we do when we use had. So let's get an example of had here. Marcel flew to London. He had purchased a first-class ticket. This is the past perfect tense because it's using had. Notice the had, that's our helping verb. We use verb 3, purchased. Have, verb 3. Has, verb 3. Had, verb 3. Same for the entire family. We're using have family plus verb 3. Okay, enjoy your flight. Oh no, what's this? However, Roger couldn't get on the plane. Let's do a have. Wait. Before we do have, take a step back to tip number 4. Do you remember tip number 4? It was about modals. Modal verbs like couldn't. And we said modal plus verb 1. That's right. So it's get. Modal verb 1. Couldn't get. Okay? Roger couldn't get on the plane. He hadn't bought a ticket. This is just the negative past perfect. Hadn't. Negative past. But it's still a have family, so we use verb 3. He hadn't bought a ticket. Can't get on the plane. Sorry, Roger, you're staying home. All right, let's do some practice questions together. Only 4 questions here, a short practice quiz. All right, take a look at these. If you'd like to, pause the video and you can give your answer for each one. Just make a note, and then we'll go through them together. Okay, ready to go? Let's try number 1. Have you a new car recently? What do you think? Do you see an important helping verb here? Of course, it's right at the beginning. It's the have. When we use have, we need verb 3. So look at A, B, C, D. Where is verb 3? It's crazy English, an irregular verb. It is bought. Bought is verb 3. So have you bought a new car recently? Number 2. No, I haven't, but my best friend has 2 new cars in the last year. All right. Do you see our helping verb? Haven't, right? And do we see another one? Indeed, has. Haven't and has are both helping verbs. They both tell us we need verb 3. Again, we're using bought. Same answer as number 1. Haven't bought, has bought. On to number 3. I didn't find the correct house because... Hey, let's take a quick look at what we just read. Do you remember tip number 3? In tip number 3, we learned about do family plus verb 1. Hey, look at this one in number 3. Didn't is from the do family. So after didn't, we have find. That's didn't, find, do plus verb 1. Do plus verb 1. An example of that grammar we studied in tip number 3. Okay, we got that. Let's go forward. I didn't find the correct house because I hadn't the address into my car's GPS. All right, the GPS is the sat nav, if that's your preferred vocabulary where you live. What do we think here? Do you see the helping verb? It's not the didn't. The didn't part is finished. We need to finish the hadn't part. What comes after hadn't? Of course, it is putted, right? Be careful. This is a bad answer. There is no putted. Putted is a fake word. This is an example of crazy English, an irregular verb. Putted does not exist, okay? When we need verb 3, we use put. Here's the thing. Verb 1, put. Verb 2, put. Verb 3, put. It's a crazy verb. Okay, number 4. Let's move forward here. It has raining for 2 hours. All right, what's our helping verb? Of course, our helping verb is has. But I notice we also have the word raining here. Looks like a verb 4 to me, an ing. Does this change our answer in any way? No, it doesn't. Here's the advice. Ignore raining. The only thing you should care about is have followed by verb 3. Has comes from the have family, so just look for a verb 3. Verb 3 is been. Been is verb 3. So it has been raining for 2 hours. Okay, there they are. Okay, I hope you liked those. So let's put it all together and fill out our form. Number 1 is do and number 2 is modal. Our first 2 helping verbs, we said that these guys need verb 1. Today we have added helping verb number 3, the have family, have plus verb 3. We've got that now. And so we have 4 helping verbs. Our last one is be. What's the partner for be? That will be tip number 6. Okay, so please join me again on Monday. We'll have tip number 6. What do we use with be? All right, that is our tip number 5. Number 5 out of 500. 500 English super tips. Thank you, everybody. If you have somebody in your life who's also studying English, please share the video. Talk about it together and talk about it with me down in the comments below. All right, I'm going to see you in tip number 6. I really appreciate you. I'll see you then. Bye-bye for now.